Prince Harry has suffered a reputational blow this morning as the country Chad cuts ties with one of his charities.
Yeah, let's get some more. Here's our entertainment editor, Peter Ford. Hi, Pete. What's going on?
Well, this is an organisation called African Parks, and Prince Harry is a former president of it, but he still remains on the board. Now, they have for the last 15 years in the Republic of Chad. Chad is in Africa. It's bordered by Libya and Sudan and has a population of about 20 million people. And they obviously have been very concerned about their conservation, the elephant population in particular. And they've reached a point that they've decided now, with immediate effect, no notice, that African Parks, that's the name of the organisation, are out. And they're accusing them basically of not doing their job and getting results. But more to the point, in terms of a charity and its image, they are accusing them also of financial irregularities, of not auditing the accounts, not being fully transparent on how money is raised and spent. So basically, it's bad. Now, this is a bad look for Prince Harry. No one is suggesting that he personally has done anything wrong or profited in any way. But of course, on the back of what happened with the Centre-Bali charity, it looks messy. And the problem when there is any scandal for any kind of charitable organisation is people just stop giving. There's so many people out there shaking tins these days for very worthy causes that if there's even a hint of a problem, people think, I'll direct my money elsewhere. So not a good day for Prince Harry.
All right.
Bennifer has reunited on the red carpet.
Yes, so this is for Kiss of the Spider-Woman, a movie that's about to open. If you know the backstory here, written by the Argentinian writer Manuel Puig, started off as a book, became a play, it then became a movie, then it became a musical of the movie. Now we are doing a movie of the musical, if you follow any of that. Yeah, so it's had many lives. Yeah. It's had many lives. And interestingly, with this version, with Jennifer Lopez as the star of it, they are marketing it very much as a sort of a romantic love story. It's really not, if you know the story. It's quite a dark story. But anyway, they had the big premiere in New York, and it was the reunion of Jennifer and Ben, because Ben is actually one of the executive producers of the movie. Now, clearly this all came together during that time when they were back together. But they are speaking about each other quite lovingly. Ben is singing her praises, not surprising. It's obviously a movie that he's got an investment in. And she's been quite open, as you'll see on The View, in saying the movie wouldn't have happened had it not been for Ben. Have a look at this.
I wouldn't dream of not being here. This is an incredible story. This is the kind of role I think that, Jennifer has wanted to play her whole career. Yep. And she's fabulous in the movie. I'm really excited for people to get a chance to see Kiss of the Spider-Woman because she's great. I'm just thrilled to be here tonight.
His company, Artist Equity, it was a brand new company at the time, and they financed the movie with the Mahari Group, and it wouldn't have been made if it wasn't for him. I give him that credit for sure.
And I have been listening to the soundtrack, actually. It's fantastic. So I'm hoping the movie lives up to that. It was a great stage musical too.
All right, Pete. Hey, listen, we've been on for about 35 minutes. No mention of Taylor Swift. Can you fix that, please?
Yeah, we have to fix that. Yeah,
please.
So now her publicity machine is now moved to the States. So she's doing all the major outlets over there. Started off in England. We got a lot of snippets came out of all that. Now it is now in America. So all the Tonight shows, she's everywhere you look. And in this clip, she was asked about the Super Bowl. There's been a lot of buzz that she would be the halftime entertainment next year. Now we know, as we saw just earlier, Bad Bunny's doing that. But in this case, she kind of is suggesting that she was sounded out by Jay-Z, who books the acts, but she also is kind of suggesting that she thinks it's Travis's turf and she thought it best to stay away. That's my reading of it. See what you think.
Jay-Z has always been very good to me.
Yes.
Our teams are really close. They sometimes will call and say, how does she feel about...
Yeah.
And that's not like an official offer or an official or like a conference room conversation.
It's just
like our teams are really close. How does she feel about it in general? And we're always able to tell him the truth, which is that I am in love with a guy who does that sport on that actual field. That is violent chess. The whole season, I am locked in on what that man is doing on the field. Can you imagine if he's out there every single week, putting his life on the line, doing this very dangerous, very high pressure, high intensity sport? And I'm I wonder what my choreo should be. And this is nothing to do with Travis. He would love for me to do it. I'm just too locked in.
So was she offered it or not offered it, do you reckon?
No, I think she was sounded out about it. They put the feelers out, and she's like, "No, I couldn't do it because I'd be too focused on him."
Yeah, I agree.
That's assuming they make it, though. Do you know what I mean? Like,
that's true.
Yeah, if Travis's team doesn't make it next year, well then she's got nothing to worry. She's missed
And they're
the
playing the
gig.
grand final in Brisbane, aren't they?
Yeah, that's right. It's coming to Brisbane.
Yeah,
The Super Bowl. Yeah. Thank you, Pete. We'll check you later in the show.